part two. We exhausted another battery. So kind of made up on the front end of this and paid on the back end. So this is the back patio door. And the deadbolt does not make. Alright. So just do the latch and pull it behind you. Okay. Well, I just wanted to know if the deadbolt does not make. So you're probably going to want that to work. We got staples coming out here. That's a tetanus shot right there. On the patio door, it does not have weather stripping. And coming on out, said I would. This door has been sealed, but it hasn't been sealed well. Look at all that caulk that's loose in there. The windows haven't been sealed. That was in a previous video, I believe. But I didn't really dwell on how bad this patio door was sealed. Another thing I didn't dwell on while we're here is this post. I mean, I called your attention to those notches. It's been over notched right there. Big old hairy notches. It looks horrible. Then coming over here, looks like a hammer's been beating this thing. It looks like somebody just like bam, bam, bam. I quit. Is that what happened? Moving on along. And this window's all working fine. Got the blue stripes underneath here. Look at that. Will you just get it? Come on, bud. Give the builder a break. Electric receptacle outlets should not be recessed more than 6 inches. Now, they could have addressed that by putting electric receptacle. Well, you got a cabinet over here. I don't know how they would have worked with that. Maybe some kind of way. Maybe the local jurisdiction having authority, quote unquote code inspector, gives them a pass on that. I don't know. I do know that for several years now that you're not supposed to have an electric receptacle outlet that's recessed more than 6 inches from the countertop. It's just the way it is. I couldn't get the dishwasher to water to go into it. The food waste disposal, I already showed you that. But what I didn't show you, I mean, you're going to see it. You're going to see the video. I hope. I didn't show you this. This window is difficult to open and close and latch. It just is. And in the upcoming video, what I didn't show is the vent fan. You see that right there? See all the silver tape? That is not a fire blocking plate. I appreciate that they made it square, like it would resemble a fire blocking plate, but that's not a fire blocking plate. It's just not. Alright? So they're coming along in here, and this is what I haven't done yet, so just bear with me. This is called the magic lights, and this is the appliance section. I get that. But there we go. Put our magic light in here. We're not supposed to operate a microwave, and the broiler works and the bake works. I get that. I did not see a convection feature. They may have one. I did not notice one. Convection self-cleaning is beyond the scope of this inspection. I'm not cheating because we don't have any hot water. My client put oh, because that's broken right there. Look at that. It's not too impressive, is it? Okay. So we got a load and we got our magic lights. These magic lights are supposed to blink. I got them free. I wouldn't have bought them. Okay, but I was the smartest kid in the room. Microwave. Cooking methods. Cook. See, I have the hardest time with this. There we go. Cook duration for 15 seconds. Power at 100%, okay. And there it goes. It's cooking. Got the little light on there, it's spinning around. Oh, there it goes. You can hang it up now. That is the pinnacle of the inspection. You don't have to watch any more videos or read any more. That's it. Everything else is anticlimactic. Our magic lights are just a going. But what I want to know is, yep, it's hot. Hot as a firecracker. Okay. And while we're doing this, and coming on along, this is the butler's pantry. We got some issues in here, and my clients have put some blue tape in here. Obviously somebody spilled something there. So we got that. Let's turn this light off. Just kind of showing you turning the lights off as I go. Back in here, because I like to jerk you around. You don't know this, but this is maybe you can tell, maybe I sound tired, maybe it's the daylight that's available. But listen to this fan. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. It seemed to me it was sounding a little different earlier. And rattling enough so that I brought you back all the way in here. But you don't know this, but this is the last video of the day. And this is the part where I just like to say thank you to my client for your trust in your business and tolerating my COVID policies. And those things mean the world to my family and I. They really do. So thank you. And I'm a small businessman. I mean, you find it in your heart to carve out some time from your daily life, busy life, to leave a good Google review for me. I mean, those things mean something to us. In the other video, I was talking about that window being, or maybe it was this video. Yeah, anyway, this light's difficult. The cooktop works, range works. We already went through the microwave. Okay, we're going through there. I need to put you next to my coat. Hate to lose my best show. Now, I'm not an engineer, okay? I use engineering equipment, but home inspectors, I believe, should stay in their lane. I do use engineering equipment to see about the levelness, the floor height elevation differential in a structure. I use that as one of several guidelines to make a determination about the foundation. And then again, I don't calculate slope, or tolerances. I guidelines as a home inspector, even though I'm using some really nice equipment. And the two guidelines that I rely on is no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet, or no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall. And this home today does not exceed either of those two guidelines. The exterior looks fine. Doors are working fine. Most of the windows are working fine. Had a little trouble with that one. That's an adjustment. So relying on the measurements that I've taken, if one was to, entertain those to make a foundation determination, I believe that this home measured very well. For a home inspector, I think it measured very well. So we're coming on along. This is the office study. Again, moving through here. I think I'll buy some blue tape over there. This window is difficult to open and close. I mean, not to open and close so much. The other one it's difficult to latch. And a glazier can fix that like in no time. You can just come in here and you'll have both of these windows that I'm talking about. This east window in the office study, and the east window in the kitchen. South window in the kitchen. Home faces in south. South window in the kitchen. East window in the office study. Both of those windows latches are a little bit difficult. I think it's worth investing some time into it. Striker plate's missing, but this is a temporary door.